Hey, I'm Aspen.
And I'm Ubu.
And this is Movie Grits,
a movie podcast where we talk about everything except the movie we're watching.
And today, we're watching
Big Fat Liar.
Okay, on with the show!
We made an oopsie and got the episodes mixed up. This episode was actually recorded before the Country Bears, so if you want the proper viewing experience, watch this episode before the Country Bears one. But seeing as Country Bears was uploaded first, the irreparable damage of you watching that episode before this one is probably already done, and for that we send our deepest sympathies, and hope that you are one day able to overcome this horrible accident. Thank you.
Clap.
That was on the money. Oh, ow, my shoulder. What the heck?
It sounds like it was very off the money, in fact, but okay.
If this was like the 1600s, I would think a ghost just pinched me, because that felt like someone pinched me.
This house is haunted. There's a demon.
Well, speaking of haunted.
Oh?
There's a smell in the kitchen that won't go away. And I think we're being haunted by a stink ghost. Anyway.
Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Maybe. It's so
Dude,
weird.
I got a little bit of a ghost story about the house that I'm currently living in. Also, I need to turn this down. I was watching It's Always Sunny, so naturally I had the volume up.
Yeah.
So, the house we live in, I'm pretty sure one of the reasons that it was, like, in my parents' price range is because the person who previously lived here offed themselves in it.
Ooh, okay.
And when we first moved here, I would occasionally find human teeth in the carpet.
No. What?
So, maybe they just didn't do a good job of picking up afterwards. I don't know. Or maybe...
Oh, no. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
So let's watch Big Fat Liar.
Is that maybe?
I don't know. I don't even remember a sister in this movie.
I'm never gonna not be able to think about what you just told me. Oh, and he's dead.
Ha ha ha, we're the bullies from the early 2000s.
No, seriously, I'm pretty sure that guy played a bully in every single show.
Dude, he was typecast, but for the time period he was living in, he made a fortune.
Oh, yeah. Are there subtitles offered on this version of Netflix?
Yep!
Yay! No more Food Boy.
No more Food Boy. No more Food Boy. Or Billy Billy.
Billy.
Yeah. No more Johnny Bravo goes to Billy Billy. Dude, I still can't get over the existence of that film.
I'm pretty sure I hallucinated watching it, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to it. I just was kind of like, this is surreal. I don't actually want to watch it that much. I feel like some of the things that made Johnny Bravo probably aren't going to be present.
Mm.
You know? Dude,
yeah.
I wish I had a Game Boy phone.
A Game Boy phone. I know, why is it plastic? Also, that's Amanda Bynes. Do you know who Amanda Bynes is?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I don't know who you know and who you don't.
I was there. Don't cite the deep magic at me, witch. I was there when it was written. I was there when she was on all that. I was a massive fan of the Amanda Show.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. Also, the teacher is someone familiar, but I don't know her name.
That's Amanda Burns.
That's Amanda Burns.
Yeah, this came out like very shortly after the Amanda Show, so I definitely knew who that was.
Gotcha, okay. And then, yeah, that's Sir Malcolm of the Middle. Is Malcolm in the Middle the one with Walter White in it?
Yeah, his dad is Bryan Cranston.
Connections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like a humorous theory that Breaking Bad is like some sort of either alternate reality or like sequel where he just like snaps.
Okay. Interesting.
There was actually, I don't know if it was like for SNL or like some late night show or whatever, I don't know. But there was actually some show that did a bit where they showed clips of Breaking Bad, and then it went like and like got all fuzzy, and then it was Bryan Cranston and the mom from Malcolm in the Middle, like in the middle of the night in bed, and he's like, I just had the worst nightmare.
The entire show was a nightmare.
I was a chemistry teacher, and then I became a drug kingpin.
That's really funny. Whoa.
I just drank a water.
Okay, I was about to ask what you're sipping on.
A water.
A water.
See, watch.
Whoa. Got a high pressure situation going on.
Hey, I got a spam call going on too. Dude, I should have answered and gone.
Oh, you could act like you're talking to Malcolm.
Yeah, I could say hello, and then it's actually Malcolm in the Middle on the other line.
Acting did not work out for him.
I saw him. There was a clip of like Steve-O's podcast, and he was on it, and I saw it.
How was it?
Yeah, I'll tell you now. He stepped away from acting because he wants to be a normal lad and not do the drug like a lot of actor children do.
Oh, you have to do the drug to be an actor, children?
It seems that way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even poor little Shirley Temple's probably doing the drug. I mean, when she was alive.
I was like, actively?
Yeah, she's still doing it. They're still just like pumping cocaine into her grave.
No.
It's awful. That's very depressing because now I'm thinking about like the Little Rascals doing drugs, and it's like, no, they were different. They were in black and white. They could never
do a drug back when drugs were probably worse than they are now.
It would explain why so many of them died at the age of 30.
Yeah, that and modern medicine, but yes.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
Black and white?
Well, yeah, but they still had movies. Also, I'm pretty sure Alfalfa got like killed. But I know Chubby, I know with a name like that, who'd have thunk he died early, but he died in his 30s.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Spanky died in his 30s. I think Darla died in her 30s. Like, it was to the point where they actually called it, like, the Little Rascal curse.
That's weird. Kind of like Glee has that curse.
Except I'm not familiar with Glee, but...
No, well, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to... what's the phrase? Expand upon that. You're more than welcome to.
I will briefly expand. So basically, how many cast members? I think 3. Is the movie buffering?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it does this sometimes. It's just never done it on Movie Grits. It's been about 10 seconds. Boop. All right.
There we go. We're back on track. Canonically, we're on track.
Yeah, hopefully.
No need for Microsoft Sam to come.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it wasn't 10 seconds exactly, I'm sure you'll hear. And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say. Basically, I think it was like 3 members of the original Glee cast have died, so they think it's cursed. 2 of which have
sleep and slide dead.
Oof.
YouTube's not gonna like that. Microsoft Sam, put something nice.
I mean, I already talked about an old lady offing herself, so.
Well, you said
at the very beginning.
You said it the nice way.
Herself. I mean, I don't know if there's a nice way to say that.
Well,
I don't think offing yourself is like, oh, okay. Let's see.
I think saying slip and slide is accepted.
Man, Froggy died at the age of 16. I don't remember Froggy, but I do remember Chubby talking about the Little Rascals curse.
Gotcha.
Chubby died of a glandular ailment at 21. Kendall McComas and Scott Beckett both committed
sleep and slide.
At different ages. Scott at 38 and Kendall at 64.
64.
Darla Hood. Yeah, like Mario. Darla Hood, who frequently figured in as the show's love interest, died of a heart attack at 47. I wish they would like, what's the nickname, of this person? Because they all had like silly nicknames like Stymie and Buckwheat and Alfalfa and stuff like that. Like, I don't know who J.R. Smith is. The most famous rascal of all was Carl Alfalfa Switzer. He left the show in 1940 at the age of 12. Blah, blah, blah. Switzer did it. I don't care about the odd jobs. Switzer got into an argument with another man concerning a dog and a debt of $50. He was shot in the groin and bled to death. He was 31.
That's a little embarrassing, but sucks bad.
Imagine like walking home one day and you witness that, and then your wife is like, you're a husband in this situation, and your wife is like, "How was work, sweetie?" And you're like, "Oh, you'll never guess what I just saw on my way home."
It's like, and then she's that's like, nice.
"Yeah, what'd you see?" Alfalfa from the Little Rascals got in an argument with a man about a dog and got shot in the and died. And she'd be like, "Oh, well, okay, you want some meatloaf?"
Yeah, it's nice, dear.
This episode is surprisingly dark for an episode about Big Fat Liar.
Is it okay? Let's change the subject and say, is it bad that I thought Big Fat Liar dude was Tobias Funkë?
I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just wrong. That's the guy who plays the Rhino in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies.
I don't think I've seen the Andrew Garfield movies.
That's Steve Urkel.
Yes.
They make sure you know that. But you want to know something he did that wasn't Steve Urkel?
What?
In the original Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, he was the voice of Sonic.
Oh, okay. So he's done something notable.
Other than Steve Urkel.
No.
Yeah, he's definitely done something notable. It's just a matter of, can you think of anything other than Steve Urkel?
No. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, he had a cereal named after him.
Urkelos.
Yeah. Exactly.
Was that it?
Yes. There were Urkelos, yeah.
I don't know if you're being serious.
Do you want me to send you a picture?
No, it's real?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you can go to Walmart and get them right now.
Yeah. That's so funny.
But yes, Urkelos were a thing. Steve Urkel was a big part of that show. They did the thing where he used to be a side character, and then they made him the main character because he was so popular.
Whoa.
Are you going to do that every time I obnoxiously slurp?
Yeah.
All right, let's put that to the test.
Whoa.
All right, you were right. You're trustworthy.
I'm trustworthy.
I liked whenever they revealed the parents were in the classroom because the dad had like a Columbo jacket. But now he doesn't.
Jacket? Oh, yeah. He's taking it off because things are serious now.
Yeah, and Columbo's never serious.
No.
I mean, he's kind of like... It's kind of, I guess. Kind of a little. That room is made of mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. Ew.
It's Mr. The guy who stole the money in Better Call Saul.
The guy who stole the money in Better Call Saul.
I don't remember the name of the couple.
Oh, Kettleman.
Yeah, Mr. Kettleman.
Is it really?
No.
Okay. I was like, it doesn't look like him at all.
There's a reason for that. Oh, dude, I want to see Megabyte rated PG-13. I miss the Amanda show, but like they couldn't bring it back even if they wanted to, because I'm sure Amanda Bynes doesn't want to do it, and also it was a Dan Schneider production. So,
oof. Yeah, can't have that.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. Dude, I got a big old bucket of popcorn like that whenever I went to go see Puss in Boots, and I just wanted a medium. The mediums were made for obese people.
Yeah, welcome to America.
Yeah, I had like a small stomach ache the rest of the day because of how much popcorn I ate at the theater.
Well, just because they give you a big bucket doesn't mean you have to eat it all.
Well, first and foremost, this was 2 weeks ago. Second of all, I did. I also drank a medium Coca-Cola. It was the first day after my no sugar fast, and I celebrated by intaking over a day's worth of sugar.
Yeah, you went overboard. Where's he going?
Yeah. He's ascending.
Yeah, honestly.
No, I live it every day. It reminds me of the hell in which I occupy.
How much time has passed? Because, like, he just picked up his paper
14
and then...
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you just agreed with me.
Yeah.
14 minutes. Yeah. I guess you're right. That's enough time to make a movie trailer. I never thought about that. Yeah. I'm guessing that it's implied that like this is over the course of a summer. Because he was still in school when Marty Wolf dropped him off at school. And then we got an idea of, oh man, he's gonna hate summer school. I can't believe it.
This guy looks familiar. Is that Ted?
That's Malcolm in the Middle.
Thank you.
I don't think it's Ted.
I think everyone's from Breaking Bad. It's tearing me apart. That's not maybe.
Yeah, that's not maybe. Maybe's very distinct.
Maybe looks like maybe.
That's true. You're right. Here, let's look up Ted Beneke.
The character.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, the classic 2000s babysitter has a boyfriend.
Yeah. Later, Lamo, me and Michael are gonna go smooch it up. And he goes, hey, I'm smooching.
I'm smooching here.
I'm smooching here. All right. Why in God's name did it take me to this page? I just want to know who Christopher Cousins is. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll put that on watch later. What's the name of this guy? Christopher Cousins. Let's look up Christopher Cousins. I spelled his name wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hop on over to his Wikipedia, filmography. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm not seeing Big Fat Liar here. Sorry.
Fine.
He was in Monk, though.
Okay.
Which is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He was on the Defenders. What else has he been in? I don't care. Well, who's the actual Big Fat Liar dad? Big Fat Liar dad. I've lost interest.
Yeah, I was wondering why I had my iPad, and then I remember we're supposed to be brainstorming Movie Gretta.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Here, I can pull up Clip Studio real quick. We'll save that. Work on that later. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we're going to be making a character named Movie Gretta, apparently. I misspelled movie grits in a text, and then I said, haha, hee hee, it would be funny if it was called Movie Gretta. Or there was a character or something.
A mascot, perhaps.
Yeah, a mascot character. Because Ubu's not a mascot, and Aspen's not a mascot, but you know who's got movie star mascot quality is Movie Gretta.
Movie Gretta, she's about to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, crap, I spilled water. So who, or what did you say? Like when you heard the name, what do you imagine?
Raggedy Ann, and then also that cartoon. How am I going to describe this with words?
I don't know.
They're like two-dimensional lines, and there's a girl and a boy, and the girl's really mean, and the boy is like stupid. And it's from like the 60s.
A cartoon from the 60s. of lines that are, one is a mean girl and one is stupid. A stupid boy. As opposed to a precious boy.
A precious boy with meat.
Yeah. Let's see. 60s cartoon, mean girl, stupid boy. The first thing that pops up is a meme, and the second thing that pops up is a clip from Velma.
Okay, hang on. Let me do my own reconnaissance here.
Okay. Okay, whenever I clicked on images, the Jetsons popped up.
Yeah,
But
we're
I'm
watching the
guessing
Jetsons now.
Yeah, apparently.
Where'd the movie go?
Oh, sorry. I forgot you're watching.
I mean, watching is a loose term. They're like famous now.
Well, sure. If by famous you mean they rented a limousine.
Yeah. That's
and
what
they drove straight through Universal Studios. I don't think they allow you to do that, but okay.
It's funny. Do you think they're like Universal Studios made this, or are they just like another production company? Like, let's do Universal Studios.
I'm trying to think of whatchamacall. I mean, there's no way that it wasn't Universal Studios. Why would like Disney be doing product placement for their rivals?
I don't know, because it'd be funny.
That would be funny. It would be funny. I just don't know if they have like the, I don't know, confidence to just be like, yeah, let's advertise our business rivals because we're so confident everyone's going to go to us anyway. Let's see.
I found it instantly. It's Nancy.
Nancy.
The comic, she's like a newspaper comic.
Oh! I follow like a Nancy Twitter page. Nancy's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't think she's actually mean, but my brain.
No, she's not mean. She's like a little girl who's trying to be like a flapper from the 20s.
Interesting.
And her, because she like lives with her like cousin or something like that, who is straight up just like one of those girls with like bobbed hair.
Yeah.
And yeah, she has like this weird jazzy homeless boyfriend or something. Okay. I don't really know how else to put it. Anyway. All right. So a combination of Nancy and Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ancy.
Raggedy Ancy.
All right. How do you do that?
How do you do that?
Well, maybe like... So the first, when I think of, whatchamacallit, when I think Raggedy Ann, I'm thinking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9,
10.
For those wondering, every time we start counting, it's because the movie froze and we're trying to resync it.
Yeah.
No need to fear.
I feel like these recordings need to start going more smoothly.
I know, they're kind of tanking, aren't they? Like Food Boy.
Food Boy, like, cursed us.
No, this one.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Johnny Bravo is just weird. This movie keeps, like, slugging.
For no reason, because we skip and then it's fine.
Yeah, and with Food Boy was a 2-part curse. Like, let's remember, not only did we not get to finish the movie, but that was after an entire ordeal where we spent almost 2 hours looking for a way to watch it, and then you ended up having to buy it physically.
Yeah.
So... Maybe that's why. Yeah, I forgot. There's a reason I kept calling it a real life creepypasta.
Yeah, and SCP.
Yeah, it's a SCP
containment breach.
Mm-hmm. FCP security breach.
Yes.
Let's see. I think pigtails when I think of like Raggedy Ann.
That's what I was gonna... Okay, I'm like trying to log into Discord on my iPad so I can send you my sketch.
Okay.
No need to fear. The laughing was irrelevant.
My skin.
I'm haunted.
Maybe. What kind of face does she have? Maybe she wears a popcorn bucket on her head.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah, it looks like a little hat, but it's a popcorn bucket.
And she's like homeless and lives in the theater.
She's the Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of Movie Grits.
But you feel even worse for it.
Select all the pandas.
You better.
Pandas in the forest. I almost messed up.
If you want another instance of Paul Giamatti's filmography that isn't a superhero film, he was also the boxing coach for the main character in Cinderella Man.
Who? Paul Giamatti? Is that?
That's
Big
Marty
Fat
Wolf.
Liar?
Yeah, that's Big Fat Liar.
Okay.
Are they both named Big Fat Liar? Because they're both like the namesake of the movie.
Well, he turns blue, so he's the Big Fat Liar, right?
He's the big blue liar, and he's the big small child liar.
He's
the precious boy liar.
The precious boy with meat.
Precious boy liar and big blue liar.
Okay, I finally made it into Discord. Whoa!
Maybe. Let's see. Maybe like. No, I feel like beady eyes are like too creepy looking. I don't want her to be like a Coraline character.
That'd be kind of fun.
It'd be kind of fun. Keyword being kinda.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like.
I sent you my 5-second sketch.
Maybe your eyes have like some asymmetry to them. That'd be pretty fun. No, it wouldn't. All right, let me look on my phone so as to not disrupt the movie that's already slightly disrupting itself on occasion.
Yeah.
I like the little like Adventure Time monster mouth.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I was trying to like portray excitement. I don't think it worked.
I accidentally popped a button out of my tablet pen.
What?
I don't know how else to put it. How else to word that. So yeah, there's like an up button and a down button, and I popped them both out on accident.
Just the
and my room is dark. So
double button. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Strike share
5,
out.
6.
Oh.
7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go. I found the button also. So 2 crises averted at the same time.
That's so funny.
There we go. Good move, Smokey. He sounds a little bit like Jim Carrey when he does that. Good move, Smokey. All right, so you want her to be excited. Let's give her like a big excited mouth.
You know what's another inspiration? The official Five Nights at Freddy's character art that everyone's like, what the heck's wrong with her legs?
Oh.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, here we go. Another picture incoming.
All right.
If I can find it. FNAF
I got
art.
an idea.
Girl.
FNAF girl.
No, not fan art.
Please, no.
Please, no.
Down the rabbit hole you go. It's all reverse living tombstone fan tracks from here.
Man, I hate how if you find something on Twitter, it just doesn't exist anywhere else on the internet.
It do be like that. Alright, I drew a picture of her head. What I think her head could look like. And now, let me move it over here. Let me save duplicate, PNG. Go to my Movie Grits folder. It will call it Movie Gretta 1.0. All right. Can you still see the movie? No,
yeah.
Can't. Okay, let me put it down here. Doot.
I'm about to get the FBI on me searching for the picture of this little girl character. I promise it is wholesome searches.
Little girl character. I don't even know
That's
who
what
you
she's
could be
called.
referring to. Oh, what the heck? Why did it save like that? I'm such a smart, precious boy.
Smart precious boy.
Let's see. Save duplicate PNG. There we go. Okay. Movie Gretta 1.0, but this one is a PNG. Okay.
Yeah.
And
there's
now
no
we
way
go
I'm
back
finding
to
it.
Discord. Alright, here's what I got for the face.
Let's see. Oh, that's way better than what I was going for.
Hey, I took your concept of an excitable pigtailed child and I did it my way.
Okay, I'm gonna take that and make it
Better.
Hold up.
Go for it.
I don't think it'll actually turn out better.
Well, I still want to see. Dude, I love this room. It's the magic room where they have a Statue of Liberty that I'm taller than. And they have a big mirror. They have a gross live-action Grinch costume. It fills me with dread, the concept that someone would think of the Grinch and what they think of is like the gross, dumpy Jim Carrey one. Or
The
even
gross,
worse, the
dumpy.
Benedict Cumberbatch one.
The best one? What do you mean?
What? Oh, maybe to Tumblr, but not to me.
He wasn't on the Tumblr. Can we talk about the results of the Tumblr sexy man?
Yeah, that's a nice segue. We could talk about that. What are your feelings?
I mean, I'm proud of, I think technically it's Cecil from Welcome to Night Vale, but I like to imagine it's the cover art of Welcome to Night
They
Vale.
like the big eyeball in the sky.
Yeah.
They're like, hubba.
Hubba,
Look at that
hubba.
eye. Look at that Kirby final boss. Yeah, I don't know anything about Welcome to Night Vale. And that will probably, if you ask me on my deathbed, Ubu, do you know anything about Welcome to Night Vale? I'll probably still be like, no.
Playing the long game.
Yeah, I'm playing the long con. That's my segue to ask someone to show it to me. No, what I'm inferring is I will die not knowing anything about Welcome to Night Vale.
Yeah.
It makes me sad that Sans was dethroned by a podcast or something I don't know about.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy that Bill Cipher beat Raymond from Animal Crossing, and that the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared clock made it into like the semi-finals.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. He's only beat by the Onceler, which honestly, it's an honor, you know. That's like the stereotypical Tumblr sexy man.
1,
2,
4,
4,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
Hooray!
I feel like that skipped more than 10 seconds.
That's
Oh, well.
okay. No, they were just doing the joke where it's like he's on the beach drinking soda, but the beach is just like a set in the room that he's in.
He just said I have some R-rated dialogue to have with you, but I'm going to keep it PG.
That's funny. What's he from? Scrubs. I answered my own question, thank you.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
I don't either, but I know that he's in it.
That's good.
He's a character. He's Mr. Scrub.
He's the scrubby one.
He's a scrub.
Mr. Grinch.
You're a scrub, Mr. Grinch. See, he's an actor. That very easily could have been Gary Coleman. Because he's an actor
guy?
too. Any
I'm
of
confused.
them. Imagine a movie about a kid who no one believes because he lies too much, but it's played by like some random like ex-athlete who now sells like as seen on TV products or something.
Oh, it's like that movie with The Rock.
Black Adam.
Yes. Do you know Black Adam was supposed to come out like years ago, but The Rock was like, no, Black Adam was supposed to be the main bad guy in Shazam, but The Rock was like, I want my own movie. I want to be the main character.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that he said that like he only plays with the big dogs or something like that. And it's like, dude, you're playing the villain of Captain Marvel is the character's name. I'm not gonna call him Shazam because that's the name of the wizard who gives him his powers.
Okay.
But you know, for legal reasons, they can't call him Captain Marvel anymore.
Kind of beat him to it.
It's funny. Well, what's funny is both of those characters have been around for a while, but I guess technically the Marvel Captain Marvel came first because that's one of those characters where like it's not a character, it's a title that's handed down to multiple characters throughout the decades.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first Captain Marvel was like one of the first 3 characters made from like what would become Marvel Comics. It was like Captain America, the Human Torch, and Captain Marvel. Could be wrong, but I might not be. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
And I think Captain Marvel from DC came in like, I would imagine like the 60s or something. And so I guess they finally were just like, we're just going to sue you so that people stop thinking they're talking about you.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
He called her fat. That's mean.
It was a big bite.
I've seen
he
her
called
from
her
something.
fat and then showed the skinny chick eating a big old donut.
She said, I don't want to be the vice principal of Twinkies.
Oh, is this the guy that turns into jelly and you're like, I want to see someone jump off of a thing?
No, I'm pretty sure that was just like a news report about someone sewer sliding.
Seems to be the theme of this episode.
Yeah, apparently. Rude. It's Leicester Golf Club.
Dinosaur.
What was I saying? Hey, there's a Gary Coleman grill. Oh wait, it's an Apple product. Never mind.
Gary Coleman grill? Don't you mean George Foreman?
I get confused because there's the episode of Drake and Josh where they have Gary Coleman grills.
Is that what they called him?
Yeah, and they brought on Gary Coleman, and it was a whole joke because, you know, it's like the. Yeah, okay.
I don't know how them
to
calling it Gary Coleman though. That's where I'm hung up.
I promise that was like the joke of the episode was they were selling Gary Coleman grills.
I mean, I was probably too young to like notice.
Yeah,
but that sounds hilarious.
I knew who George Foreman was, but I didn't know him by name. I just like would have recognized him, and I didn't know what he was doing. So I like when that happened, I was like, I could have sworn that was his name. I don't know. You know, it sounds similar, but that's not him. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I get what they were doing. That's funny.
That's humorous. I enjoy that.
Yes. I said quite. And then I tipped my tea into my mouth.
You tipped your tea?
I meant to say sipped my tea.
I tipped my tea into the Boston Harbor.
Yeah, I said, what a humorous joke. It gives me the entertaining vigor I need to dump these barrels. Did you ever watch The Amanda Show?
Yes, but I was pretty young for it, to be honest, so I only remember, like, the dancing lobsters and,
There's Ted Minicky.
What's his name? The surfer dude Drake played.
Oh, Totally Kyle.
Yeah, Totally Kyle.
Everyone remembers the dancing lobsters. That's a pretty iconic part. Judge Trudy, I think that bit was called. And then at the end she would go, "Bring on the dancing lobsters." And then the dancing lobsters would come out. What else? It makes me sad for a number of reasons that Dan Schneider ended up being a creepy boy, because I really liked the bits where he played the old man who Amanda would prank call, and he'd go, "Hello, you have the wrong number."
Did we talk about that on Movie Grits, or was that after Movie Grits? Because I remember you mentioning that.
It might have been on Movie Grits. I don't know. Did I tell you the fun fact about the theme song?
Of the Amanda Show?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So the guy who made the theme song for the Amanda Show was Stuart Copeland, which was the drummer for... what band was it? I always get confused between The Who and The Police, but one of them.
Okay.
And he also was the, like, composer for the soundtrack of the first 3 Spyro games. And when they had him make the Amanda theme song thing, the Amanda theme show.
The Amanda theme show.
We need you to make a second show. There's going to be the Amanda show, and there's going to be the Amanda's theme song show. No, when they had him make the Amanda show theme, he took, like, the general melody from one of the Spyro songs from the first game and just, like, made that the Amanda Show theme. So the Amanda Show theme sounds a lot like Wizard's Peak from the first Spyro game.
Oh yeah, because it's like Amanda Show. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah, the Amanda Show. And it's like the same melody as a level from the Third World and Spyro 1.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is.
I never
It's very interesting. He's about to become blue.
I'm so excited. That's a look and a half, homie.
It's funny that you say you thought he looks like Tobias because he's about to become a Blue Man Group understudy.
Yeah, that's probably why.
You're like, is it just me, or does the fact that he's about to become blue remind me of Tobias?
My favorite part about when Tobias is blue is how just over the episodes there's just blue paint
there's just handprints
all over
the walls and stuff.
And it kills me. It's so funny.
And there'll just be like episodes that have really not much to do with the Blue Man Group at all, but like there's like the one when Job keeps asking everyone if they want to hang out and he's trying to find a friend.
Yeah.
And Tobias is just applying blue makeup for no reason.
So good. Also, what kind of paint do you put in a pool that like is paint? Because most paint doesn't do well in water.
That's a good question.
Artists in the chat, can we get an answer in the chat?
Yeah, artists in the chat, because neither of us have ever done art.
Yeah, no. I'm
2,
definitely
3,
not currently
4,
drawing something.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, but I'm saying that seriously. And he doesn't notice that his shampoo looks like cheese.
Yeah, honestly.
He just hops into the shower, just like eyes closed.
And we have the psycho music for some reason.
Well, because he's realizing what's happening.
I would have an out-of-body experience, I think.
I would not look that much different.
Oh, yeah, canonically, yeah.
Yeah, canonically, I would not look that much different. Non-canonically, I'd probably roll my eyes. I'd be like, okay.
Peggy.
Yeah, Peggy! Anyway.
Okay. I think draft 2 of Movie Gretta. Here, I'll send it to you.
All right.
And this one's actually got some effort put into it. Just some, though. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll try to think of something to say while I wait for it to send.
You did the little like carny braids. I like that.
The carny braids. Aww! She's got a massive bucket on half of her head.
Yeah, I want to.
Oh, she's got a little tooth gap. That's endearing.
I want her to be like really small, like a little kid, and have the giant popcorn bucket on her head.
Okay, now I gotta take this, and I have to
bounce it back.
Yeah, we're just gonna like volleyball this character concept.
Yeah, with any luck, maybe the viewer will see it at some point.
Maybe
the listener question mark.
I'll put on my Patreon.
Yeah.
Where'd my tablet pin go? There it is. All right. A good luck burp.
It's always just so abrupt. It's hilarious.
I don't know why, because it's just a normal burp.
I know, it's just aggressive question mark.
That's true, it is.
Oh, the grandpa cat. Hi, Grandpa.
The grandpa cat.
Yeah, we don't
Is that
have
the
my
one
cats
who was
today.
hiding in the wall?
Yes, this is the Five Nights at Freddy cat. I call him his real name is Michelle. No further questions. And he's 18.
I have plenty of them, but if he's that old, maybe times were just different. I don't know.
Yeah.
Michelle
Not my cat.
Was a boy's name.
Yeah, I don't know. The French version of Michelle, I think, is a boy's name, but whatever.
Oh, my name is Michelle.
He's a French cat.
Do you have any escargot? I hear it is good for urinary tract.
Yeah, which would be good for the other cat that's struggling.
Oh, that's not the same one. Okay.
No. Okay. So we have the grandpa and we have Fat Cat.
I see. So you got Mr. Pumperdinkle and you've got Old Deuteronomy.
Yes, Old Deuteronomy.
I hate that I remember anything about that.
I think you're thinking of Rum Tug Tugger.
I remember one of them's named after a Bible book, a book of the Bible, if you will. And the other ones all just sound stupid. And to be fair, Old Deuteronomy doesn't sound particularly smart. It just sounds silly. I spilled water on myself also. Let's see. Hiding in a popcorn bucket. I love that idea. Make her smaller.
Yeah, so sadly today's movie viewing will not have a cheese appearance, but rather perhaps a Fat Cat or Michelle/Grandpa appearance. I guess an update from last week. Fat Cat was sick. Mm-hmm. Bladder, no good. And then everything was cool. And then they're like, oh, wait, maybe he has stones, which is a big emergency. So we're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well,
but now he's fine. He's fine. He stopped peeing all over my house. So that's good.
Yes, that was the main goal.
Yeah.
Other than to blow up and act like you don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then this hair can be like like that, kinda. Let's see. There we go. Bump, 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 like that. Mm-hmm. And then you got
I remember vividly the clown scene that we just watched.
I remember it very distinctly. It's just I haven't seen this movie in a while, so it's all like coming back to me in like real time, you know.
I kind of have a memory, and I don't know if it's just mixed with Mr. Bean, but I remember at some point they get like thrown into the middle of nowhere, and they have to run down the street.
I remember them getting thrown into the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
I like this song.
I do like this song. Oh, it's Lalo Salamanca. Like the meme. I have
a blue house with a blue window.
I have a girlfriend and she is so blue.
Blow out the people here that walk around. Blow like my Corvette, it's standing outside. I've karaoke'd that a couple times for stream. It's kind of necessary when you create a character whose skin color is blue.
Yeah, I think you sang that when we were on stream together at some point. I don't remember.
I never thought about the environment I was creating where you were like having to listen to me like yell Dragon Force into your ear.
Yeah. Because I didn't hear the music. It was just that. I think what I did is I muted you and I just listened to the stream.
Oh, okay.
So
I just muted you and then I just kind of guesstimated on when the song would be over.
Yeah, I just sat there silently.
Dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee,
Come
dabba
on,
die.
Granny. This adult baby is about to beat me up.
Adult baby.
Doesn't he look like a kid?
And he gets really mad because one of his tires is like scratched.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wow, that's classy, lady.
As a kid, I thought she said boobies. Either way, very uncouth.
One just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, neither of them really.
Not really, but one of them makes less sense.
It leases out sense.
It leases sense to tenants where they raise the rent. Ooh, landlord joke.
Raise the roof or raise the rent.
Both. No roof, more rent, please.
Give me rent.
Oh, speaking of roofs, this is very random. A house a couple blocks over from mine got struck by lightning and caught on fire. That was pretty crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I was
not for the
walking
people
by
who
it.
lived in it.
No. Well, they don't live in it anymore.
Oh, well, not for the people who previously lived in it.
Yeah. But, like, that's just the luck of the draw, you know? Lightning.
That's just the luck of the Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell me about a little blue man.
There you
That was
go.
in all the commercials.
Did they dub his laugh over? That looks so fake. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why do you do it so well? It sounds like there's actually an echo going on.
That's just a part of the impression. I don't know what to tell you. Now I've done a bit of a tooth gap for characters before.
Yeah.
Because one of the characters that I like to draw that I made has a tooth gap. So I'm familiar, but I want it to look a little less ridiculous than what I'm doing. Not like a little less ridiculous than what you did.
Wow. Wow.
No, you did like an endearing one, whereas I'm used to doing like a very goofy looking one. So this is going to be... Why'd I hear a chicken? It's me, it's the chicken. It's Mr. Chicken. Oh. I'll eat it. I'm blown. Oh no, we're gonna get DMCA'd.
No. I'd like to see
I
him
have
try.
a green house with a green window.
Oh.
There, now you can sing it on stream.
Gone Grink.
Yeah, I am a grink. I'm grink. Dabba dee dabba die. Doot. And then oot.
And some doot and some oot and some
Some
whoopty
oopy
doop.
doopy woo. Hippy dippy woo.
Bippity boppity boop.
Bippity boppity boop. I made your enemy step and poop.
Good one.
What if that's what she said and then she just disappears and the movie ends? Biffity boppity boop. I made your enemy step and poop. But she's still like a homeless servant girl at the end of the movie. It's Keenan.
As in Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, that was him, Keenan Thompson. That's the only Keenan I know, by the way. Where is he? Show him again. I know Kenan Thompson when I see him. That's not him. That's his lovely wife, the very wife Shaquilla. Or something. I don't know.
Tequila?
Yeah, Shaquilla.
Shaquilla O'Neal.
I'm the lovely wife.
I am 700 feet tall.
You do be a tall boy.
Apparently it's snowing in, like, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with that?
So Mrs. Claus went and talked to Mother Nature, and Mother Nature made Heat Miser let there be a day of snow in the South.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice.
I'm just telling you how that works.
Gotcha.
All right, let's see.
What's
How
her
do
name?
I-
Molly? Molly!
I thought she said Marty.
Marty McFly.
Are you gonna write down my schedule? Tell me where to go next? Or are you a chicken? Nobody calls me a chicken.
Acting class today.
Acting class 101. You do a weaselly, slightly gravelly voice complaining about being called a chicken. Boom. Marty McFly.
I don't remember any of this part of this movie. Also, I heard a loud bang in the back of my house, so I think that smell ghost has transformed.
The smell ghost.
The smell ghost.
It's the box ghost from Danny Phantom.
The box.
I didn't watch a lot of Danny Phantom, but I do remember the box ghost.
I don't remember any of that show.
Do you remember the theme song?
Danny, 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 Danny Phantom.
Danny, 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 Danny boy.
No, I don't remember. If I heard it, I'd recognize it.
Dooba dooba doomba doomba dooba doom boom
Okay.
booba dooba doomba doom. He's a phantom. Booba
Yep.
dooba doomba doom.
Got it.
All right. How am I going to do the dress?
How am I gonna do the Dougie?
How am I going to do the stanky leg?
The stinky. That was the craze when I was in middle school. Can you believe that? Just like sticking your leg out and flopping it around.
Yeah. I had a friend whose mom did like outreach and like for like ministry stuff in less privileged neighborhoods, and there was a story I heard once where they were like listening to music and like dancing, and one of them was like, "Come on, do the stanky leg," and she said, "What's the stanky leg?" And one of the girls went, "It's where your leg is stanky."
I mean, there you go. There's your answer.
Fair enough. I guess that's what it is.
You're not wrong there.
Boop-a-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. My leg is stanky.
I
I
just love the word stanky. It's so good.
stanky. Man, that leg is stanky.
I do also like Stemky. I think that's funny.
Stemky?
Stemky.
Stimmy?
Stemky.
Like a stimulus package.
Oh, I forgot they glued his headphones in. No, it's kind of like the Twitter version of, like, you say Chempkin.
Mm.
You put an M instead of an N, so it's Stemky.
Stimmy.
Stem pack.
Yeah, stim pack. From Dead Space or whatever. Or Fallout.
Fallout.
Maybe it's in Dead Space. I don't know.
I don't think it's in Dead Space.
You know what's in Dead Space is scary monsters.
Scary monsters and eldritch horrors or alien extraterrestrial horrors.
Yeah. You got like a gross dead man with like spike hands.
Yeah.
And you got a space engineer guy.
Yeah.
And he staple guns the monsters.
He does, yes.
Mm-hmm. Peggy used to
there's,
play
like-
that all the time when we were younger. It was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, my brother, his short stint of streaming, he played through Dead Space. And that was fun. It was on hardcore mode, so when he died, he had to like go all the way back to a checkpoint or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, like 2 hours, and then you get killed by one of the... What are they called? Necromorphs, I think?
Yeah.
You get all
Necromorph!
stabbed by the little spider. I think he got taken out by the little spider things. And it was like 2 hours that he had to redo. He was like, well...
He's like, no, thank you. I'll see you on the next stream.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the next stream never happened.
It never did, honestly.
The reason he hasn't been streaming is because he just doesn't want to play Dead Space again.
And
He knows everyone will show up and harass him about that.
Yeah, he made it to the second game, and then I think he just got busy. You know, life of a streamer.
Yeah. The life of a streamer, ironically not streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone's like, you know those things on Twitter that are like, what, as a streamer, what would your viewers say about you? Or like, no, it's, what do you think your strongest characteristic as a streamer is? And I always want to say not streaming. Because, pretty good at that.
Your greatest strength is playing into the age-old wisdom of distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, I am playing mind games with my viewers.
Yeah. There's parasocial relationships, and then there's just like psycho torture.
Yeah. Then there's Aspen's streaming schedule.
Yeah, you find a tier above all of that just by not streaming.
Yeah. I mean, it's been over a year at this point.
Yeah.
But I still have less than a year because I did upload some YouTube videos, so it hasn't been quite a year since I dropped.
Yeah, you did your putt-putt world record or whatever.
Yeah, my putt-putt world record. Tragic.
Why is that tragic? You're like third place or... Oh, yeah, because you said you didn't like recorded or whatever.
Yeah. That
is tragic.
Tragic.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Aspen Birch Tree's putt-putt world record run?
It's a 4-hour-long YouTube series video or something. Deep diving.
Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Aspen Birch Tree's lost media.
Trying to piece it together.
Yeah, I know this community can band together to find Aspen's lost putt-putt run.
It's out there somewhere.
Yeah. Just like Adventure from Up. Zoot, zoot, doot, zoot, suit. Let's see.
Dude, I'm like kind of at the point where on Twitter, today's episode is about slip and slide and Twitter. Because every time there's something on my timeline that someone has liked or has been retweeted onto my timeline that I don't like, I just unfollow the person. I don't care who it is.
I've gotten to that point with muting. As I kind of merge my content and what I want to do with my identity on the internet into greener pastures and more exciting things, I just don't have time for VTubers who want to talk about like really degenerate stuff on my timeline.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, you want to tell everyone you like covered yourself in pee? All right, mute.
Yeah.
Just weird stuff. Like people, they just say things, and you don't have to tell everything you don't have to let everyone know about everything that has ever happened or not happened in your life. You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like a soy boy or whatever for like half a second, and it's just like irritating because those posts that are like, I did expletive, whatever, like uselessly explicit thing. Send tweet, and then it gets so many likes, and I'm like, this is nothing. Like, this is so useless.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't... It's not like bolstering your career or brand. It's just associating it with like low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, and it's not that it's explicit. Like, that's not my issue. It's that it's pointless. It's like, don't waste my reading. The 5 seconds it took for me to read that was wasted time.
I forgot the freckles, but imagine they're there.
Oh, wait, where you send it? Oh.
Yeah, here. I can actually add some real quick. Hold on.
But anyway, rant over. Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
It looks like a FNAF character.
I feel like that's fitting, if unintentional. Hold on. I've slightly improved it.
Let's see.
Yes, replace it. All right, go to Discord. Boop. There. And I put a little scratchy scratch mark like in a cartoon to do something with that vacant void in the middle of her face.
Yeah, that's good.
In place of a nose, she's got like a little scratch.
Yeah, put like a band-aid like all the edgy people like to do.
Like Walter White.
Yes.
She broke her nose that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Here, I think we're getting to a point. I'm just going to take yours and like tweak it.
All right.
And then we're going to keep going back and forth. And like, no, I like this. No, I like this.
Hey, that's how it's done. That's concept art.
That's fair. It's a gray background. What the heck?
That's like my default for when I'm rough draft drawing. Because it helps you see a lot of different colors as opposed to like white or black.
Ah, yes, with this black sketch you sent me.
Yeah.
So many.
It's Sonic!
Sonic! Oh, they just call him Urkel.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does. And he says, don't call me Urkel, call me Sonic.
Call me Sonic.
Call me Sonic. And then he jumps out of the car and runs away. Dude, Streamlabs is doing a giveaway, but I don't know of what, and I don't care.
Wait, did it like pop up or something?
I got like an email saying that.
I like
This is
logged
the-
in. Were you gonna say something pertaining to the movie? Because I feel like that's more important than what I was gonna say.
I was going to say this is my favorite part of the movie. Anyway.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
That was
Well,
it.
no. Yeah, that's literally all I was going to say. What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say I logged into Streamlabs for the first time in like a year, as previously mentioned, and it was like, wow, everything's the same.
Yeah, it do be like that.
I just like, didn't know what to expect. I guess I was just like, oh, okay.
It's just all becomes so foreign. It's in another language now. I will say, even though I do have a stream planned for this week at the time of recording, but the last time I streamed was January 3rd, I believe.
Wow.
It was to advertise the Ubu Pal, which by the time this comes out, you can't buy anymore. Ha ha. Yeah, pre-orders closed. Sorry. Better luck next time. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, I've just been so busy with other stuff.
I know.
It's exciting though, because there is a bunch of really big stuff that, with given enough time, it'll be the coolest thing that like I've ever been a part of.
Oh yeah, can agree. It's pretty cool.
Can't agree.
I disagree. Actually, I think it's super lame.
Why don't you stream 3 times a week and not actually know what you're going to stream? Yeah, that's one of the other things about like Twitter. You know, like with me, there are instances where sure, it's just like, dude, I don't care about your model that's like promiscuously dressed or the weird degenerate things you're saying. But there's also a part of me that's like, I have made friends streaming, but I feel even more ostracized from the concept of VTubing than I've ever felt before. Like, just because I feel like everyone just kind of revels in being a VTuber. And I'm like, I just want to make something of my own, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not content to just be like, oh my gosh, I downloaded the newest assets and now I'm going to stream insert game that just came out this week.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not content to do that like anymore. I never really was, but I just kind of got in this rhythm where I found some things I kind of enjoyed streaming. And I think doing that from time to time will be fun, but I want to do things that like have staying power, and it's not just like, if anything, just going to be a highlight reel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want it to be something people pay money for and they feel like they get their money's worth and they can like enjoy it for years to come. Also, I really like the music that plays in this part. I don't even know what the song is, but I've always just really liked it.
This is so like dramatic, but I know it's a prank.
It is a very elaborate prank, though.
I'll give him that. But yeah, this is the Mr. Bean wasteland I was thinking of.
Yeah. They both handled it differently.
I spilled Pepsi on myself.
Nicely done.
It was the kind that like drips down your face and goes into your shirt.
Oh, that special flavor of Pepsi.
The
The
cherry
shirt
drips
drip.
down your face into your shirt flavor.
Cherry shirt drip Pepsi.
Cherry shirt drip.
Want a shirt drip Pepsi? When are they going to make a Christmas commercial for shirt drip?
Shirt drip. It sounds like a type of coffee. Because there's like drip coffee and
Shirt drip house. Shirt drip house coffee.
Delicious.
He goes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. And then he goes, ah! I think they jump out of the helicopter.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the shirt drip coffee commercial.
Yeah, that's how the commercial goes.
I was like, what happened to him?
What kind of madness goes on in that brain of yours? What does that even mean?
No one knows.
I've been making shirt drip coffee for a long, long time. And then the guy yells and then the commercial's over.
And everyone's like, Ike? Okay.
I've been doing this for a long, long time. And then he goes, ah!
Then he cries like a little baby.
And then they die. It's Frank West.
I'm currently having to draw with my finger
Ooh.
because my Apple Pencil died.
Oh, very cool.
And of course, Apple Pencils you can't use while they're charging. Because why would you be able to?
Lame.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna die. Hooray.
I feel like with movie grits, there are definitely movies you can tell we're more invested in.
I think there's like a delicate balance I've come to realize. An incredibly delicate balance. Because there are movies that, like, the best movies to me are the ones where we're just invested enough to make fun of it sometimes.
Yeah.
Or it's a fine enough movie, but it's just kind of silly, quirky, so you only talk about it sometimes, but it's not distracting, you know?
Yeah.
Those two are like the happy medium. But then you have, like, a movie that's so bad it's distracting, and then you have a movie that is, like, good enough or like visually silly enough that it's distracting. And I think the sweet spot is like live action movies that aren't that bad but are kind of silly, or live action Disney remakes.
Yeah, yeah.
I think those are like when I think back to my favorite Movie Grits episodes, the trinity for me is Boss Baby, Morbius, and Mulan. And two of those are live action movies that aren't particularly impressive. And one of those is just an animated movie I was over by the time we recorded it.
Yeah. Because,
So,
I mean, Boss Baby we watched twice, so.
Twice in 24 hours, yep.
Woof! That was a rough 24 hours.
But it made for one of my favorite episodes, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, a movie like this, you know, it can be, like, like this scene's kind of distracting, but.
Because it's like, what on earth is happening?
Yeah, because it's like kung fu choreography happening in an alleyway during a golf cart chase sequence. But other parts of the movie, it's just like, it's kind of like talking to like extended family that came over and y'all put a movie on in the background just to like cut the silence, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I think that those are the best Movie Grits episodes to me. Are the ones where like, Aunt Aspen came over and we put on Big Fat Liar in the background to cut the awkward silence.
Because I haven't talked to Aunt Aspen in 10 years.
It's been so long. She still thinks I'm in college.
Honestly.
They went to Bollywood. Anyway. What thought were you about to give?
No, I was going to say, like, my extended family. In any side of the family, like my mom or my dad's side, it's like, oh, I remember when you were this big, and I'm like, who are you?
I hear that a lot too. Not only from family, but from people at church, because a lot of them have known me for like a long time, and so they're like, I remember when you were this tall, and I'm like, well, I'm not anymore. I'm an adult now.
I don't.
Yeah. It's like, I also remember that, but it's been 2 decades.
Yeah.
There's Columbo Binnicky. He says, can you help me pay, or, not pay my taxes? Commit tax fraud.
Commit tax fraud.
There was something that, like some question when I was watching through some of like the Movie Grits episodes you'd edited and I was listening to. I think it was Detective Pikachu. I sent you you were the hottest client I've had by far or whatever.
Yeah. I was like, what on earth?
Yeah, it's funny because like I sent it to you I think a couple days ago, like again, but now you had context because you'd seen the show.
Yeah.
And you were like, now I have context. And I was in my head just kind of like, I don't know why I would have sent this to someone who hasn't seen the show, but apparently I did. And then I listened to the Detective Pikachu episode, and apparently I was just like, look at this. And you were like, what is this? I was like, it's Breaking Bad. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, because I thought it was Gus.
Mm-hmm.
Saul talking to Gus. And I was like, why would Saul ever talk to Gus? In such a manner.
You know what, Gus? You're the hottest client. No, it's Mr. Vacuum Man, the vacuum salesman guy.
Yeah.
Who disappears you for an exorbitant price.
It's a good business. Where can I sign up?
I don't know. I guess at the vacuum store.
Oh yeah, you have to order the specific vacuum.
Yeah, you have. There's a vacuum where he disappears you, and then there's another one where you become his disappearing employee, and so now you make a crap ton of money.
You become the vacuum.
Yeah, you turn in Detroit, become vacuum. Maybe one day I'll actually play that game. Probably not.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like
game I care about. I just like to refer to it. I do like how one of the main characters is Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I know. I mean, I know other things about it. Like, it's supposed to be like a... What else is he in? I've seen him before.
He's in Star Trek.
Yeah, but I'm not familiar with Star Trek.
He's also in lots of stuff. He's pretty famous.
I need to look it up. Who's the guy who says Castang, you're busted in Big Fat Liar? Big Fat Liar.
Dude.
Cast. Dude, yeah, who's the dude in Big Fat Liar? Holy crap, Paul Giamatti's picture on this Google search. He has got some chins and no hair.
Oh no.
I don't... What my first thought was kind of mean.
Got some chins and no hair?
That wasn't my first thought. That was my second.
Curious.
My first thought was the Brendan Fraser movie, The Whale.
No! I gotta look at this picture now.
Okay, I just look up Big Fat Liar on Google.
Yeah.
Let's see, cast. Who is the guy? Who is the guy?
Oh, wow. He looks like Dr. Phil.
John Cho. Oh, he's Harold and Kumar. Okay.
Of course.
A film which I have not seen, but I know I watched a Binging with Babish episode where he makes the White Castle order that they get.
I see. So you've basically seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I've seen a clip of them going to White Castle, which to my knowledge is the entirety of the movie. So, whee, dead. He's gonna die.
Yeah, except for Chekhov's gun. They showed the jump at the beginning.
They're gonna shoot him with the gun.
They're gonna shoot him with the gun.
And he becomes Chekhov. Detroit becomes Chekhov.
Sure to become Chekhov.
Speaking of binging with Babish, today he uploaded an episode where he made tater tots and dipping sauce from the episode of Breaking Bad where the German guy is sad because Gus died, and then he goes and sewer slides in the bathroom.
Yeah, I remember. I guess I kind of never really knew why that guy was even relevant at all.
I think they imply that he's like one of the financial backers of Los Pollos Hermanos. And probably, if he responded like that, had some understanding of what was happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Especially considering like one of his subordinates like immediately starts peddling meth to like Eastern Europe. Like they knew.
Yeah.
But yeah. They also that in the Binging with Babish episode, they're making like circular tater tots, like discs that you like little Burger King hash browns basically. But they also in the middle of it are like, we can also make like the normal can shaped ones. And I guess this part of the episode will be a quick Napoleon Dynamite episode. And I was like, dude, Breaking Bad and Napoleon Dynamite in one episode.
It's pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, and they show the iconic clip of "Give me your tots." He goes, "Go get your own," and then he kicks his pocket and he goes, "Oh, idiot!" That's such a good movie. I love Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like
Monty Python.
Monty Python.
She says, "This movie was my holy grail."
Wow.
All right, Scrubs, you're screaming in my ear.
Calm down, Scrubby.
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 Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Was that Nick Cage?
You need one boss key to open this door.
Nick Cage also said that.
Nick Cage was the voice of Aku Aku. I really like... I like that meme you sent me that one time of, what if you went to heaven, but God said you need all 4 boss keys to open this door.
Without any context. I just thought you would know what that meant, so I sent it to
I know what it means. I even knew what door he was talking about. Dude, I played CTR up the crap, whatever that means.
The crap.
I played CTR up the crap. All right.
So he did turn into Tobias.
He did. Oh, wow. That's a name I didn't want to see, but here it is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. I'm surprised there was no foot
is.
imagery in this movie.
Honestly.
That should tell the viewers at home the name we just saw. All right, what do you think of Big Fat Liar? What little you saw of it?
Honestly, I liked it more when I was a kid.
I think it was fine. It's some fun kid movie. If you want your child to be occupado, okay, I didn't mean to make it that small. Occupado for a little less than an hour and a half. This is a good movie to put in front of them, I think.
Are there better movies? Yes.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you could do, let's see. The Batman.
What was that noise? The Batman.
That's 3 hours of movie.
That's true. 3 hours of entertaining and possibly scarring your child.
Yeah, you can just say, it's
that.
a Batman movie, and they'll go, oh, I love Batman, he's so cool. And then 3 hours later, they're like, Mom, I didn't like that movie. Or they're like, Mom, I love it when Batman go, and then Riddler go, and then the Penguin goes, oh, what are you showing me?
Yeah.
Come on. It's
so good.
It is. Anyway, Big Fat Liar's nostalgic. It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine enough movie. Definitely not breaking any bad movie records, let me tell you.
Breaking any bad movie records.
Yeah, it's not breaking any bad movie records.
We can't get away from Breaking Bad, can we?
Yeah, breaking movie records. The Blue Cult. Anyway, bye.
Bye.